box is not fully lightproof, and that's why the other power badge is burning here when often is tested.
So we are practicing.
Oh, so you cannot.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay. Hang on. So that thing on the box can capture the camera, or all the things just process the result of the camera.
This box is for taking out the Polaroids from the cases.
Okay.
And then we insert it into this camera box in here. And then after we insert it and make sure everything's right, we take it out and then we can use it.
So you take the picture using the camera?
Yeah.
In phone. Oh, I see. I thought that thing can take a picture. How brilliant you are!
I know it's not professional, but there's a pinhole here. This is where the light comes in, and then forms the image.
Okay. I thought that thing can take a picture. Oh, how brilliant you are! The most. Okay.
And yeah, this is how we operate it. We just put the camera here, and then the film from the other side, the same side, and then we open the box inside of this the box. We insert it, and then after we insert it, we just put it out and put it out. After that, we can start the shooting process. We open this way.
Then the drone machine that's performed.
This is one way.
Because that machine like to make some food.
Yes, this is another machine. This is another machine. Okay. So
make some noodles.
Yes, this is more same guy that Jerry. So this is one example. Okay. Oh, this is the red Polaroid. So in this there are silver head. So we must press it to spread the substance in the film so that the image turns out well. This is the example. Now can we demonstrate it again?
Wow.
Right, and this is if you're lucky enough, it's not going to look like this. For this experiment, the setting is a little too tight, and that's need to be very clear. Yeah, that's about it.
So how much it costs to make your camera?
About
100,000 rupees.
the total
100,000 rupees. Yeah, so he found a 3D print, 3D print jasa in Tokopedia, and then how much this cost? 1,020. 2,000 rupees.
What exam?
100. 100.
100.
This whole box set costs 120,000 rupiah, and then plus the Polaroid films, which were 175,000 rupiah, and then the others are like the tools in this little box. As for like the tweezers and others, most of the part is just the camera kits and the is everything. Most of the budget was given by the camera parts. The others of it just ending up.
By the way, how do you guys know this idea? How do you guys know this idea?
This idea is from Makasar, and then I searched into YouTube and I asked my dad because he know about this.
Okay.
So after a research, I met the first concept of blocks. So it failed, but we have the second concept of this one.
Can we use just random blocks to make the whole camera?
Can we use the box?
Can we use? We don't have to use 3D printing kayak ya udah pakai box yang ada aja bisa.
Bisa pakai apa? Pas sosis.
So why do you have to use 3D printing with your books?
Because the first concept is we didn't use these things, just this box.
Or in other words, we just wanted to ensure that no light comes through, because a normal box can contain some holes that we might not see, and it might ruin the quality of the picture. So that's why we use a plastic resin type material, 3D printer. So Alfian will explain the first concept that he used on screen.
What did you do in making this informal? What did you do? Apa yang kamu lakukan?
Yes, the job in this project.
Bantu kayak kami gitu apa? Kayak ambil gambar, mau video ini.
That's all.
Sama bantu bikin kajian.
Okay. So this is the first concept of the camera box. So this is this is the that's wait. Okay. This is the mechanism of the first concept that we made. This is the first concept. This is the first concept of the box. So this is for first the it like this. This is for this is for the it. And this is the first one. Okay. So this is the it. This is the roller, and then
So actually you have the roller there.
yes, but it cannot working. This is the Huawei. Wait. It will press in here. So when the light comes, the Huawei will take a picture, and then these things will push the Huawei film, and then this is will press the Huawei.
Yeah, so
So actually you don't have to use that roller.
no.
Because the first concept is failed, we must
Use the
yeah, our first concept actually had a built-in roller, so that after we take a picture and waiting for a while, we can actually push the film. There used to be a hole here, but it's blocked off because the first concept failed. So yeah, anyway, it will push the colored film using the stick through a hole, and then it will push it into the roller, and then we roll it, and it should be pushed out.
So actually you don't have to use that box.
This box. Yeah. Because all the processing and things are done here.
Okay.
Yeah. And as long as we were, and as long as we don't forget, we check the edges so that no light breaks in, or else it won't work.
So that's the modification of your pinhole camera, that box.
Yeah, this is our second attempt into the concept because yeah, the first one didn't work. Oh yeah, this is the hole of which the Polaroid comes out, and yeah, as you can see,
Okay.
yeah, there used to be some roller hinges things, and then you will stick it and it will come out. And because we never tested the first concept, we don't know how the roller will actually affect the finished image that much. Yeah, and then
that's all.
Okay.
Why am I the one that's this? Okay. Go ahead. And that's actually all from us. Yeah. Yeah, that's all from us. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello, we are group 3 from 3C Boys, and we would like to present you one project which is
Manunggal telescope.
Manunggal telescope, or is better now is as a spyglass. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Amar from Timur.
My name is Tafil.
My name is Andin. And without further ado, let's get.
Now, what is a monocular telescope? A monocular telescope, also known as spyglass, is a refractive telescope that passes light through a series of lenses and prisms to magnify distant objects. A monocular telescope isn't usually used to look at space film. I mean, you can use it to look at space, but it's not different. Monocular telescope usually use two lenses that are lined up in a tube. The telescope in our project uses two types of different lenses, that is, a convex lens and a concave lens.
Brief introduction of lenses and monocular telescope.
Convex lens. This type of lenses converge beams of light coming from outside and focus it to a point on the other side. Convex lenses are thicker at the center and thinner at the edges. Concave lens is a lens that diverges, spreads out to strike light beams that pass through it. Concave lens is also known as diverging lens because it is shaped round inwards at the center and moves outwards through the edges, making the light diverge. Recap on the two lenses. Convex lens thicker at the center and thinner at the edges. Converges light rays. Focuses the light rays on the point. For the concave lens, shaped round inwards at the center and bulges through the outwards. Diverging lens spread out light from to many points.
Monocular telescope or spyglass. How does it work? The spyglass uses lenses of shapes to allow the vision to see and focus magnified image. The front piece, or the objective lens, gathers and refracts light into focus. The inside the tube is bent to a right position, it is then focused and magnified by the back piece, or the eyepiece.
It doesn't work yet?
Yeah, that's what.
So the front piece of the objective lens collects light and gathers light and bends it into focus inside the tube. And inside the tube, the incoming light is bent to the right point. And the eyepiece of the back lens, it gathers the light inside the tube and focuses and magnifies it so you can see it clearly. Now, monocular telescope. What is a focal length? Focal length is the distance that light travels inside the telescope from the entry point of the objective lens to the exit point or the eyepiece lens. When you are adjusting the magnification and zoom in the telescope, you are actually adjusting the focal length of the two lenses inside the telescope. When you find the focal length, when you find the focal point between two lenses, the telescope will work perfectly. Each lens has a specific focal length. Like in our telescope, the convex lens has a focal length of 30 centimeters, and our concave lens has a focal length of 20 centimeters.
Middle.
What is the purpose of our project? The purpose is making a monocular telescope or spyglass that you can see for far away objects. This project also proves how lenses can bend or refract light rays that travel through, which we can use to make objects look bigger or smaller.
The lens includes
here are some tools to make the telescope. At first is ruler. And the first tool is ruler and scissor. Optionally we have scissor. And then the tools is optional. And pretty simple tool, right? Going to the materials of the for the tools. Materials needed is contact lens, contact lens, carton paper, and then normal and built tip. And the step on making the telescope. The first is cut out some carton paper into the size and specific size. And moment is measured into the
You can make a video.
I did. The video is at the end.
And I'll let you give the instruction later that we all size and the two step is the shape is to put one carton into the tube and you take the sole and slip into the non-control. And the third step, now line the conveyor lens the water function and start this together. Goes together with the normal tape. And fourth step, get your 2,000 teeth and stick with some normal tape into the door 17 inches side. And the first step, take your contact lens and hold into the tape at the end of the picture and slowly solve the lens to the The sixth step, check the edge of the tube so it doesn't. And then seventh step, with your one and two and slide your one tube into the tube so the tube. And your wonderful telescope is now finished.
And also decorated for to make it look better.
And how to use the telescope? Now, in order to use the telescope, hold the telescope with two hands, and you can adjust the focal length for the magnification by pulling out the telescope. That is adjusting the focal length. And repeat the power project.
Oh iya. Ketika membuktikan tuh yang jauh, objeknya jauh di sana, objeknya jauh ke sana. What's the function of this one? To zoom in, zoom out, zoom.
To adjust the focal length.
Okay, because I know that it looks the same. Maju mundur gitu.
Maju mundur.
Oh, maju astagfirullahaladzim. Oh iya, oke. Wow, good. Oh, I see. I am random. Okay. And then
So there's a video how you make that telescope.
There's also a brief explanation.
Oh, sambil nanya aja tuh.
ya udah. Tadi kita lagi tadi mulai top sih. Oke, ya udah kalau udah lama oke ya.
So, how you got this idea?
I searched some ideas in the science book, and I started from
Science book.
Yeah.
Teacher Sati is your teacher.
Yeah.
She asked me what.
Any more questions? Yes.
And what did you do for the experiment first, Ahmad?
Experiment.
For making this.
Yes. The presentation or
The project what you do?
Your job one by one.
oh my job. My job is for the PPT, medical and the text, and I buy the materials and tools.
I edit the video. I bought some tools. Yeah.
And you? What did you do for the experiment?
Small project. Your job. Your job in this
What did
project.
you do? Apa yang kamu lakuin ini berproject?
Voice over.
Voice over for the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only voice over.
Okay.
Apa kamu?
Video materials.
Video materials.
Video and
Video materials.
and
The materials.
materials. Oh, you got so many materials. Yes. Only cardboard.
Actually, we all bunch of fails to make it.
Oh.
Okay.
How many times did you make this until it's done? It's okay. It's correct.
About 2 times, I think.
2 times.
The first one is failed, and this is the second one.
No, that's the third one.
Oh, the third
I
one.
failed 2 times.
Okay. Why you failed?
We couldn't get the exact measurements for the carton.
Or the length of the pipe?
Yeah. And after the third attempt, we actually found the correct measurement for it.
Or you don't find the actual length for the pipe on your book?
No. The idea just branched out of that idea of a simple vessel to magnifying glass. And we decided to do some research and stumbled upon 2 tutorials.
So Fahri, after this, what will you do with this?
I think it's the observe the object from the highway.
So in our daily life, can we use this? Andi, di masa sehari-hari kita bisa pakai ini buat
buat
gimana nih? Ini kan Inggrisnya. Try to speak English. How we use this for our daily life? Buat apa?
can see faraway object.
You can see faraway objects with it. You can bring a lot of observed animals and such. Or maybe other stuff outside.
Want to see a ship sail.
Can we use this when the light is low, in low light? It's something.
No. Because the lenses gather and very light. If there's no light, you can't really use it.
So we can use this for at the night for observing
Or the moon
things.
As long as there's a small light source, you can use it. Like if the moon's covered, you can't really use it.
I think it's right. And
But it's a 2 times magnification.
Anyway, you guys do this one based on the book, right? Do you have any references to be your references? Your sources ever read it from other books or to get this done?
So from the book, we only got the idea.
The idea. The rest of them.
For the electric tunnels and how it works, we got it from Google and
You still search
yeah, we search information about
how to make this.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, we are Group 3 from Jisc Boys and we will present you our project which is monocular telescope or is better known as space race. Before we start, let us introduction or service course. My name is 𝐒𝐜𝐤𝐚𝐫𝐭𝐚 from Jisc Boys.
My name is Alamat from Jisc Boys. My name is David. My name is Melayu.
And we are further to the next case now.
You need two types of lens. A convex lens, a concave lens. Preferably, they should be in the same class. Next, you need some couple you can buy two things in different color for different decoration. A ruler, some long piece, long piece, scissor or cutter, marker or washer. You can get most of the things in also. And for the access, you can get it online, just like you.
before we actually make the telescope, we need to put two pieces of wood at a specific size. Those specific sizes are 15 times 12 centimeters and 14 times 17 centimeters. Now use your scissors and measure the coordinates with these exact same sizes. And you may be asking, what is specific sizes? Because Google tries the best results are with these sizes. And because the diameter of our lenses is 75 centimeters. Now, for the process of actually making the telescope, it's going to be divided into two parts. The first two and the second. The first two uses the 15 times 12 centimeters, and the second one is 14 times 17. Now let's get started with the first two. Get your cardboard and shape it into two until both edges meet. Like this. After that, get some tape and stick it so it does not unroll. It should look like this one. Now get your concave lens, this one, with the big edges, and line it up with the end of the tube. Now get some tape. And we'll stick the lens and the tube together. And the first tube should be done now. Now, on to the second tube. Now the second tube is a bit more trickier than the first tube. Get your second carton and stick some double tape to both the 17 centimeter sides. Now that's done. Take your lens, which is a convex lens, and roll it into the tube like this.
take this edge as well, so this will move easily. Here's what it looks like after BT. What you're going to do is now finished. Now, before you get to the final step, you may be wondering, why am I splitting the steps in two when they look basically the same? Well, notice how the first two, the lenses are outside. This is not the lens. And notice how in the second two, the convex lens is inside. Final step is extremely simple. Get the first two and the second two, and just slide the first two into the second two.
What is the purpose of our project? Our purpose is making the monocular telescope or telescope. Here we can use to see a far away object. This project was proven how the lens can be bent or reflect as the travel which we can use to make object look bigger. In the beginning of this video, we use two different lens. And there are some images taken with the telescope.
Makasar.
Perkenalan, jelaskan, berapa?
Like movie ini ya, casting, berkas. Jadi nanti sekali. Okay, thank you. Good job.
Sorry for the technical problems. So they didn't know what to use the TV, so yeah.
So how much it costs to make this telescope?
The lenses are like 40K total.
40?
Yeah, 40K.
For two lenses?
Yeah, two lenses. And how much is the
carbon?
The carbon or the carbon?
Totally?
The carbon.
1,000.
How much was it?
10,000.
One I buy at the coffee shop is 20,000.
20?
For the black one.
So I buy it from my uncle. Yes.
Okay. Is it pricey to make this one or just also?
No.
No.
So with the lenses it's probably like only 50K.
Okay.
Oke, ini tunjukin ke cover kamu, ada manfaat kamu nggak sih? Nah, covernya kita mau foto. Sama
covernya
dikasih lihat di screen.
Monitor itu, itu covernya video.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, we are the first group from 3F girls. My name is Brianna. My name is Dinara.
My name is Ariana.
My name is Ashwa. And my name is Nadia. Today, we are here to present our project, the water wheel. First of all, what is water wheel? The water wheel is a device to convert water to mechanical energy that can be used to perform work. A water wheel works by using the force of moving water to turn the series of pedals or buckets that are attached to a central shaft that rotates and then can be used to power machines. Now we are going to show how a water wheel works in a simple way. But before we present about the water wheel works, we wanted to tell you about our goals. So we have two project goals here. The first one is to show the process of the water wheel works, and the second one is to show how the water depth and air pressure can affect the water output. And as you can see here, we use multiple materials and tools. For the materials, we use plastic water bottle, we use a tray, skewers, 10 bottle caps, ice cream sticks, and a bendable straw. And for the tools, we use a pair of pliers, scissors, a hot glue gun, and a knife.
Now we're going to show you of the process of how we make our water wheels. First, we need to take 8 thick ice cream stick and cut them using pliers to about 8 centimeters. After that, we cut the side of the bottle caps 8 times and also cut the middle of it. Then we stick the ice cream sticks to the side of the bottle caps that has been cut. And after all the 8 sticks have been attached, we cover it with another bottle caps and glue them together. After that, we glue the rest of the bottle caps to the end of the ice cream sticks.
As for the holes for the water wheel, grab 3 ice cream sticks and cut one of them into half, as you can see here. And stick the shorter or the longer stick and stick onto a little hole at the bottom to stabilize the top stand. As for the plastic bottle, first make a hole at the bottom of the water bottle and grab a straw. And then cut the straw and insert the shorter part of the straw into the plastic bottle and move it around the straw to keep it in place. As for the platform, make 4 rectangles with ice cream sticks and use several ice cream sticks at the bottom to help stabilize it. And on top, use multiple other ice cream sticks to create a spot to accommodate the plastic bottle. And then lastly, move the foothold and the platform into the tray, and then pour water into the plastic bottle. The water will begin to flow from the straw into the water wheel onto the tray.
And yeah, after we had finished the experiment, the water started flowing from the lower tub. The water started flowing from the lower tub to the water wheel, so the water wheel can successfully spin.
Okay.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, so at first we wanted to use the longer straw here, the near of the top of the bottle, but that could be...
I think it needed a bigger tray. This is our own choice.
It couldn't be worked because of the legs we have, so eventually we just decided to only use the lower straw, this one, and we decided to fully discard the upper straw.
In conclusion, the water is able to be pushed out because the gravity that traps the water downwards towards the hole near the bottom of the pot. As long as the water is above or on the same level as the hole, the gravity can push the water outwards. The speed of the gravity gives the water the push it needs the speed of the gravity gives the water the push it needs to upwards. Enough for the water to spill out from the straw So that's how we make our water wheel and the results of the wheel. That's all from us. Sorry we made any mistakes. Thank you for listening to our presentations.
Okay.
So you don't make any videos of making this?
But we did make
Oh, we did.
What?
We have to show.
Yeah. Diana, which one is Diana? Oh, Diana. Nashua.
How do you know?
I remember. Nashua. Oh yeah. Tapi Diana ya. Nadia.
So can we use this water wheel in our daily life?
Yes, back then people used water wheels to power machines like sawmills and to use in their daily life. Although it's not as common now, but back then people used water wheels.
So why they use water wheel for daily life? I think the purpose of of water, it's the upper than that position. What will be
The position of the hole is upper than the
the hole is upper.
You mean here?
But yeah, maybe
Maybe
more high
in the middle of the bottle. Here, yeah. What will be?
Well, not as much water would go through, and the trajectory wouldn't be as accurate as this position. Probably go maybe like above, I think it's below.
it maybe become a short time, yeah?
Yeah.
Short time.
Yes.
So it will automatically affect the wheel.
Do you know the reason why the hole is in the bottom, not in the middle or upper?
Well, because the water we put here until the end of the bottle, right? So if we put the straw here, that didn't work so much for a long time. For example, like I don't know, if we put the straw here, the water just
It'll stop here.
Yeah, it'll stop.
Just be a waste of water. It wouldn't flow.
It wouldn't flow that long.
And do you remember about the pressure of water? Hydrostatic pressure.
Yes.
Tekanan air.
Yes.
Masih ingat terusnya? You remember the formula? Rho GH. What is H?
Height.
The depth of the water, right?
Yes.
Okay. Depth of water, we measure it from the surface of water or the bottom of water. From the surface or from the bottom. We measure it from the surface of water or the bottom of water. From the surface, right? If you put the hole in the middle or upper, the pressure will be lower. So your water will work out. It's your grade 8 lesson.
Guys, I have read this one goes as a power generator. Have you tried before that things can generate the electricity? Or no? How do you know? How do we know that things can generate
Electricity.
Yes. How do you know?
It can move, it can produce kinetic energy.
Okay.
So from kinetic energy, we can convert it to
Electricity.
Okay.
how about the video, about the editing?
I think that's not this from the okay. Also good mark. How long have you been doing this? What is it? Experiment? Yes, this project.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh.
How much it costs you?
No.
I think less than
Yes.
Less than 100.
less than 100.
100,000.
Oh, you buy it?
I find it in my kitchen.
Okay. Good mark. So far, no problem.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to all the examiners here. Before we start our presentation today, please let us introduce ourselves first. We are from 3E Girls Group 2. My name is 𝐈𝐤𝐥𝐚𝐫𝐭𝐚 and this is
𝐒𝐜𝐡𝐨𝐨𝐥.
and my name is My name is Before we jump into our presentation today,
We have a welcome message to examiners today from James S. The future is created through hard work. We hope that our presentation today determines on how hard we've been working on our project.
About our project, breathe in your dust vacuum cleaner. We wanted to know how vacuum cleaner works because we use it in our daily life and what makes it more efficient than a broom. Well, we all know that it's because of the machine that works inside of the vacuum.
How does it work?
Well, we're about to find out. Sebelumnya. A vacuum cleaner is a machine that is effective for cleaning dust and dirt. Vacuum cleaner is a useful and essential tool for cleaning houses and other spaces clean. And we made a simpler version from an advanced vacuum cleaner using simpler ingredients. You can use plastic waste, like, for example, plastic bottle, cardboard, and etc. How does it work? Vacuum cleaner has three main parts, containing first, intake port or hose pipe, and then there is a dust collector, second dust collector, and third, there is an electrical motor that spins a fan. So, a vacuum cleaner uses an electrical motor to spin a fan, creating a suction to draw air in to the hose into the dust collector. The fan inside the vacuum cleaner blows the air, which sucks up the dirt. According to the Bernoulli's law, if the area decreases and then the velocity increases, making the pressure lower. In the point A, the area is bigger than the point B. The point B area is smaller than the point A area. So, in the point B, the velocity there is much higher than the velocity in the point A. And also, the pressure on the point B is much more lower.
How can we use vacuum cleaner in our daily life? First, it can help to clean invisible dust on sofas, carpet, pillows, and other household furniture. Second, it can help to reduce indoor allergen. Also, clean the dust before it's spread. Last but not least, for those who have pets, vacuum cleaner can help to suck up loose pet hair. For the materials and tools, we use a 9-volt battery holder 9-volt, switch to pin, fan or propeller, DC motor, net, cardboard, hose, and an empty plastic bottle. For the tools, we use cutter, hot glue gun, glue, ruler, scissors, solder, and tape.
The way of making make the fan spin using the direct current motor to electric power from the battery. Make the dust collector using the front part of the bottle and net. Create the intake port by attaching the hose toward the perforated water pipe. Step 1. Cut the bottle into 3 parts.
Step 2, glue the front part of the bottle and attach the neck. Then cut the excess. Step 3, make holes on the back of the bottle cap and the back of the bottle and the bottle cap. Then attach the hose with the bottle cap, then attach it to the front part of the bottle. Step 4, connect the wire to the switch, the DC motor and the battery. Note that the red wire is the positive and the black wire is the negative. Then attach the DC motor to the back of the bottle. Step 5, add a propeller in the DC motor and add a cardboard box near the DC motor so that it could stand up. Glue it to make it strong and doesn't fall off.
And now, stick the front and the center part with tape. And now, make a cover from cardboard and cut it into 4 pieces and glue it until it looks like this. And now, make a place for the switch and glue it and stick it to the vacuum cleaner like this. And then stick the 9-volt battery with double tape. And lastly, make a handle for the vacuum cleaner, use cardboard, and don't forget to decorate if you want.
Conclusion, the power of the vacuum cleaner is determined not just by the power of its motor, but the size of the intake port, the part that sucks up dirt. Squeezing the same amount of air through the sleeve, through the narrower passage, means that the air must move faster according to the Lorentz law. Let me show you guys how to do it.
Have you made a video of making that?
Yes.
Display.
YouTube. Yeah.
Cut the bottle into 3 parts.
Have cardboard near the DC motor so it would stand upright. Glue it. Until it looks like this. Make a place for the switch using cardboard. Attach the front and back of the motor together using tape. Wait for the pieces are rectangle using cardboard. Move the 4 pieces of cardboard to the bottom. Attach the switch. And attach the battery using double tape. Lastly, add the handle for our vacuum
Waalaikumsalam. Okay. It's good.
Can you show it?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. First, turn on the vacuum cleaner.
Oh, it's good. Minum kotor bisa nggak? Yes, sure.
I think it's time to ask you some questions.
It's technical question. Yeah, I see the battery is there. Yeah. You use the 9 volt. Yeah. Can you use the lower size of the lower? What is it? The lower size. Yeah, the lower battery like this one. This is also batteries. Yeah. One battery is 1.5 volt. So 3 volt. Can we use this one, or can we use the highest size of battery?
I think it's better to use the 9 volt one because the electricity to flow is much more higher, and using that battery also needs like a place. Here, using a socket battery, if you use that battery, there's another place to put the battery, and I think this one is much more suitable.
And from the others, can the use of battery affected how fast and how much the dust we can vacuum and nothing? Yes, we call it the dust vacuum. I mean, the use of battery 9 volt or even bigger than 9 volt can affect the vacuum itself, how fast, and how much dust can you collect from the vacuum? Can it be affected or no?
Can I answer?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I think yes you can, but I think the suction power is from the size of the vacuum cleaner, so I don't think it will much more affect by the battery. Just maybe the fan will spin much more slower, or yeah, slower.
So the size is
The size is affect the how vacuum cleaner suction power.
Okay.
we use a taller one and it doesn't work like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We failed before like 3 times, and I designed it this short. Before it's like
taller, way taller than this.
Yeah.
Then we cut it shorter and it works.
Yeah.
Oh, before you use the bigger bottle.
Yes.
Sorry. My question is not the bottle, the battery.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it will work.
Okay.
But the fan will spin much more slowly.
Okay. So the suitable one is using an full battery. Okay.
Why you not make the battery horror, but it wouldn't. It is wouldn't
Yeah, we're using double tape.
Okay.
I think I wanted to show you what we're using.
It's actually like this.
And
Can I ask, why do you use the net?
use the net. It's for the filtration.
If we run out of batteries, can we use other source of electricity?
Just replace it. It's very replaceable. It's very replaceable.
Just
hire another battery.
No, I mean at the moment we don't have any battery to replace it. So can we use another source of electricity?
like electricity. Using cable.
We need more materials. Not like
it would be more complicated than just buying new battery.
yeah, so just buy a new battery instead. I recommend you guys 100%.
So Jihan, what type of dynamo, what type of dynamo that we use for your the motor? What type
Sorry, louder.
You can see the tools and materials again.
We use AC motors, right?
DC motor, yeah. Direct motor.
So, what that means with DC motor? What the difference with AC motor? Do you know what the difference between direct current and alternating current? You already learned about that, right? The electricity, dynamic mode.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
And alternating current. Direct current.
Can you tell it more specific?
So, the reason why you use electricity as the source of electricity because this motor is direct current. Direct current means arc.
Yeah.
Kalau alternating current it's two ways. So that's the difference. So, can you use the source of electricity from your house to turn on your computer?
No, I don't think so because we're using direct current.
Because we use direct current. How about the electricity in our house? It uses direct current or alternating current? Yeah. why we can use source of electricity in our house to your because it's different type of. So that's why I asked about the type of.
Other question. Maybe I ask for Lisa, right? We use motor and also battery. Can we use only battery without any motor? Can that thing still work or no?
No.
Why? What is the function of that?
Can you repeat the...
Okay. We use motor and also battery, right? Can we only use battery without using motor, which is DC or AC?
No, because the motor is actually a generator for the battery.
Okay, so the vacuum cleaner can work if we only use battery without any motors.
No.
Oh,
Without any water? No.
Okay, no.
The modern function is to spin the fan.
Okay.
Without spinning the fan, there's no suction.
Okay, and the battery is to generate the motor.
Yeah. So it's the source.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the function of the whole bag?
Yeah.
So the air will flow in outside.
Because the propeller will suck the air from the house.
Suck
the
in
hose.
the hose from the hose and the hose, and the fan goes here.
Okay. But there is any how to put this, the dust out from the bottom?
There is actually, you can
Oh! I'm gonna ask.
I think
I forgot to show you too.
Okay.
jadi warga dari depan.
What's the function of your net?
Yeah. I will try for you.
Okay.
Is it only is it paper, right?
Yes.
It's paper. Okay. The other things can be used like this. And the other metal dust, like the thing like what? It's so dirty over there. Can we use?
What is it?
That one. Can we use? Can we use like this? No. This one can we use? This is so dirty. Like,
I don't know.
Sand, can you use?
delicate like dust, yes.
Yeah.
It our vacuum cleaner has very low power. Just
Oh, I see.
So this cannot what's that like that? Work at that's good.
Go back in this now. Don't be.
Oh yeah. This is of paper, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that like that? No. Like sugar, salt, and okay.
Sand.
Hey, there's any stone. Little stone. There's any little stone.
Is it because sorry?
Little stone.
Is it because of the use of motor or battery?
It's because of the size.
Oh, the size. Oh yeah.
Coba.
This maybe it's from the other group. Whoop it!
No.
Oh no!
In follow capacity. Apa capacity?
But what is that?
Maybe if you have enough budget, you can use the other one, yeah. Bigger motor, yeah. So the bigger motor can affect how the type of the dust can be vacuum like that one.
Okay, thank you. That's good. Good.
Salam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 2-3 boys and we want to share with you how to utilize leftover cooking oil for making dishwasher soap. My name is Aiman.
My name is Yuga. My name is Aili. My name is Opa. My name is Zaki.
Our purpose is in today's world, environmental pollution is a serious problem that affects everyone. One of the main contributions to this problem is improper disposal of produced cooking oil, which often ends up in landfills or drains, causing blockage and environmental damage. However, this cooking oil can be recycled and turned into a useful product such as soap. Making soap from this cooking oil is not only an effective way to reduce waste, but also sustainable solution to environmental pollution.
For this proposal, we will explore the feasibility of starting a small-scale soap making business using used cooking oil as the main raw material. We will discuss the benefit of making soap from used cooking oil, including the environment and economic advantage, and outline the steps involved in the soap making. Our goal here is to utilize used oil to become the soap, so that used oil is not waste and can become more useful.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are going to from Timur and we are going to make soap from leftover cooking oil. The ingredients are 1 kilogram leftover cooking oil that has been soaked in charcoal for 24 hours. Okay, sir.
138 grams of caustic soda.
The material for consumer. Then let's go to the second.
The first step is to prepare leftover oil that has been soaked in charcoal for 24 hours. After that, mix 360 grams of water and 128 grams of caustic soda into a stainless steel container. Make sure you put caustic soda into water, not the other way around. Then mix it all together. After mixing it, let it sit for 30 to 60 minutes for the water to drop into 30 to 40 degrees. After the mixture has been set, add the oil from before into the caustic soda mixture. Then mix both of them together for 5 to 10 minutes. Then, to the mixture, add 2 tablespoons of fragrance oil. After adding the fragrance oil, mix it well. After mixing the fragrance oil, pour the mixture into a mold and wait for 24 hours for it to set.
Oh, done. Enough sesi.
Tunggu, ini selanjutnya.
Oh, oke.
The tools and material are
dibaca di situ.
dijelaskan plastic gloves, mold, egg whisk, mixer, tablespoon, knife, napkin, and stainless steel container.
Materials: 1 kilo of leftover cooking oil that has
been soaked in 600 grams of charcoal for 24 hours. 360 grams of water, 128 grams of caustic soda or of French oil.
Step 2. Prepare 360 grams of water and 128 grams of caustic soda into separate container.
Mix the lye into the water, then stir slowly and carefully. Make sure to be step outdoors and the step 21st. Caustic soda is mixed into the water, not the other way around.
After letting the mixed caustic soda water set for 30 to 40 minutes to drop its temperature to 30 Celsius, mix the leftover oil with the caustic soda mixture. Then mix it for another 5 to 10 minutes until it thickens. Make sure to mix it well.
Add fragrance as much as 2 tablespoons or desired. Stir again until well blended.
Leave the dough for 24 hours. After 24 hours, the dough will become hard.
Remove from the mold, then cut into pieces using a special cutting tool or knife. After that, wait for weeks to use the soap.
Does it? Only that?
Dari discussion-nya. Discussion, conclusion.
The process is there's not any.
Oh, have you tried that dish soap to wash
your hands? Clean and the result?
Terus hasilnya bersih.
Bersih, halus, licin.
Makanya emang ini buat sabun tangan.
Enggak, bukan. Ya.
Oke. Kalau ini masalah.
There is no smell. Apa ibu saya masih ada baunya? Iya, there is.
Baunya kurang mana?
Gak ada bau apa?
Ya,
1/5 harusnya.
Kemarin apa?
Masa parfumnya disemprot? Orang ini berapa banyak bisa diproduksi doang?
Maybe you can put it.
I think you have to use oil, kayak perfume tapi yang oil.
Buang.
Like you use some essence from the flower or the fruit, like that.
Okay.
Because there is not any smell like flower or
No smell.
The smell is like singkong.
I don't know singkong. That's so far.
I think to make it more interesting, you add some food color. It's okay kan so buat cuci.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. I will ask you, what's the function of adding charcoal for 24 hours to the oil?
To filter the painting on
the leftover
to filter
the unwanted stuff in the after cooking oil.
Oh, you didn't show us before and after.
Because before we take the video, we have filtered the oil.
Oh, you don't have any documentation.
Yes. Yeah. You use the oil.
The oil
before and after the process.
So, can we use another? Itu kan tadi pakai caustic soda. Can we use another materials for replacing the caustic soda?
No. I think yes, as long as the function of the material are same.
So what materials can we use? How about you, Mary? Can we replace the caustic soda? Yes. What we can use? What materials we can use? Maybe?
Yes. We use and OHA. Now.
Caustic soda is NaOH. Is sodium hydroxide. I think it can be used another hydroxide to replace sodium hydroxide. Zaki, how about Zaki? Can you replace it?
Yes.
Yes. What materials that we can use?
Can you explain what the materials?
Oh yeah. How can we know to make this soap? From what the source? How to make like 128?
The source we search on internet, and then we just follow the step on internet.
Oh, the grams, the volume, all of them. Do you know the reaction of making the soap? Like oil plus caustic soda become soap. Do you search for it?
We just do just follow the step and
Actually, it's a chemical reaction. So all of you didn't search for the reaction name, the reaction.
Have you tried this soap? Have you used to like shower, get the shower?
No, to wash
the hand.
I think you kalau buat dish washing, it's not suitable.
Yeah, because it's hard.
It's hard.
You know, maybe you can make it into a liquid, yeah.
Or you can use it for clothes. Kalau clothes ada yang punya.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to our presentation. As you can see on the screen, our topic today is about bioplastic and why it is important for our environment. Our talk is particularly relevant to those who find bioplastic recycling inconvenient. Now to start the presentation properly, let's introduce ourselves one by one.
My name is Tisha Adelia Darmanto.
My name is 𝐒𝐜𝐴𝐤𝐚𝐤𝐚. My name is Tasha Kalista Dani. My name is Tia Kusumandewi. My name is Rachel Aditya. Moving on to the presentation, these are the discussion points that we're going to talk about. First is introduction, which tells you the history and background about bioplastic. Second is purpose, which briefly describes the usefulness and function for bioplastic. Third is methodology, which demonstrates you how to make your own bioplastic. And the last is conclusion.
What is bioplastic? Bioplastic is a type of environmentally friendly plastic. Can be decomposed by microorganisms, and all of its components are made from renewable raw materials. Bioplastics are usually made from starch, vegetable oils, and microbiota, which under certain conditions and at certain times experience change in their chemical structure, which affect their properties due to the influence of microorganisms so that they can decompose easily.
History that we got for bioplastic is bioplastic were invented by Alexander Parks in 1855. The first ever man-made plastic from cellulose, so it actually was a bioplastic. Alexander called it Parks. Bioplastic had been produced and used by several countries such as China, USA, Germany, Brazil, and Canada.
What is the benefits of bioplastic?
Bioplastics can be used as a packaging because it's not easily penetrated by moisture. They can also be used as packaging to replace ordinary unrecyclable plastic. Burning bioplastic does not produce harmful chemical compounds. In addition, soil quality will improve in the presence of bioplastics because the result of the decomposition of microorganisms increase nutrients in the soil.
The purpose of bioplastic: first, alternative material, to create alternative material for plastic and to reduce the using of non-recyclable plastic. Second, decomposing. Bioplastic can decompose easily and it contains useful chemical components for the soil. Third, reduce. Using bioplastic can also mean reducing plastic waste because this day the number of the plastic waste are increasing into 7-8 million.
Materials that we need are tapioca flour, water, glycerin, and vinegar. The materials that we need are pot, spatula, stove, teaspoon and scale, and cutting board.
For step 1, measure of 25 grams of tapioca flour and pour into the pot. Next, step 2, measure 115 milliliter of water and pour into the pot. Next, for step 3, pour 1 teaspoon of glycerin and 1 teaspoon of vinegar into the pot.
Step 4. Mix all the ingredients while it's still cold, and once all of them is mixed thoroughly, turn on the stove. Step 5. Once the mixture is in a clumpy consistency and clear, pour it into a flat surface and wait it to dry. And last step, you can create any design you want, such as candy wraps, plastic bags, and others. Then our bioplastic is ready to use.
The conclusion of our experiment is that the idea of bioplastic is of considerable interest and importance in the modern world. To develop a product that not only meets the needs of manufacturers and consumers, but which actively reduces environmental pollution. The current generation of bioplastic, while far from perfect, has some remarkable traits. And continuing research into this field will enable further breakthroughs and improvements. Here are some advantages and disadvantages of our bioplastics. First, environmentally friendly. Bioplastics are environmentally friendly because they don't produce as much waste as conventional plastic. Second, natural materials. Bioplastics are made from natural materials that is not harmful. Third, degraded easier. Bioplastic can decompose and dissolve easier than conventional plastic. Fourth, extended shelf life. Bioplastic can be used for a long period of time. However, bioplastics have 3 disadvantages. First, we got less mechanical strength. Bioplastics are much weaker than conventional plastic. Second, less durability. Conventional plastic can be used longer than bioplastic. Third, expensive production cost. The procedure of making bioplastics are much expensive than conventional plastics. That is all for our presentation. If there are any questions, please feel free to ask them.
Can you show us a video of making your bioplastic?
The process you making this.
Did you already upload it in YouTube, right?
Yeah, because the link is on WhatsApp.
Oh. Pakai internet ya langsung ya?
Turn it on.
India, India ya. Oke, Asia, India,
Indonesia, Rachel,
India.
Oke.
you ever use your bioplastic?
Yes, we have actually. This year, we used it as candy wrapper. We used candy wrapper.
So it's elastic. It's like usual plastic.
Yeah.
Because you say that it's like liquid.
It's if you put it in water, it's soft.
Oh, before we use it, we add some water.
It is so smelly, yeah?
It is vinegar.
Oh, why?
Because it's part of the process.
Oh, part of the process. Yeah. It will affect the taste of the, what is it? What is it? Candy. So this candy, the candy is sour. Little bit vinegar. Okay.
You have to open it before you eat it.
And it's what is it? Kaku.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's any plastic, it can eat, yeah.
Can we eat
sugar?
Oh no.
If we use bio-friendly, what is it? Plastic, we can. It is edible. Oh my god.
But we use gum glycerin, which has borax. Yeah. But if you use actual glycerin, we can eat it.
We can eat it.
It's
Edible, yeah.
Oh, you use borax.
So this will change the taste of your food if you use this for.
not really. It is smelly, but the taste will change the taste. The taste will be just fine.
Are you sure?
We haven't tried it. But
I thought you already tried it.
it's not, the bioplastic is not eatable. So you have to open the candy wrapper to eat the candy. And I don't think it affects the taste.
Oh, even though this is biodegradable, it's not eatable.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you get this idea and how long you do this project?
3 days.
To make it this project done.
Yeah.
Experiment and stuff. And how do you know? Sorry.
It's from YouTube. Social medias. Yeah.
And what's that? How price the
Oh, how much money you use for
this project?
For this project?
Around what, 40?
Pricey or
No, it's not.
affordable?
Under 100,000.
It's not that expensive.
Under 100.
So I want you to tell us what you did for your experiment friendship.
Explain the plastic.
No, I mean what you do for the experiment.
Your job desk.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all you.
we do it all together. We don't do like, we did the PowerPoint together, we did the video together. So we gather around.
You don't have any specific.
Yeah, like
No, we don't.
this part, Misha to this part, Dia to this part. Okay. How about you select one by one?
Video.
You edit videos, okay?
I help to
Make the what?
make the
Mix the
Plastics.
plastic.
mix the plastic.
I got the ingredients, help with the PowerPoint too, and help with the cooking. I help the PowerPoint and the cooking too. Pretty much. I look for a proposal.
You do proposal, this one.
Proposal. Oh.
You make a proposal.
Proposal work.
Oh, you make a proposal and you. Okay.
But most of the time we do things like together.
Okay.
I thought you already tried that your bioplastic to
Run.
your food
Yes.
and it worked. Okay, ini bisa tahan lama nih.
And safety.
Yeah, it's for we can use it for food or not?
We can.
We can. But you haven't tried it.
Wait, that's the example. Yeah.
No, I mean you don't know if this bioplastic changed the taste of the food.
No, we haven't tried it because this is not quite edible. I can't eat it.
And it is harder than the usual plastic ya, usual kampung gitu ya. And when you open it, I think it will broken the rest of the plastic ya kayaknya ya tuh. Maaf ini agak maaf bisa terbuka gitu kayaknya ya, bener ya? Sebenarnya sakit kakunya ya, kayaknya
Is this
after ini kaku ya?
It's not so elastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ini kayak bakalan tuh, kayak cembur kayak bakalan hancur deh kayaknya.
It's franchising, that's how plastic is elastic.
Easy to compose it with.
Can we change the vinegar maybe to make it not so smelly or we must use vinegar?
I think we must use vinegar because vinegar no. What will be? Wait, no what? Vinegar is acidic. We can substitute it as like anything.
Acid.
Yeah, acidic. Okay, lemon and like it's to break down the flour.
Is it easy to decompose it in?
Biodegradable. Is that
Is it?
true?
Yeah, it can dissolve real easy.
Okay. Who the first find this idea?
Oh, Alexander Parks. Alexander
You. Oh, I think we can use this one. Okay, next time.
Ya, subhanallah wa bihamdihi, la ilaha illallah.